Hey guys, welcome to Chan Cam. Today, me, Cam, we're gonna make a backflip tutorial video on how I went from being a little kid who could do a backflip to being a kid who could do a backflip on the ground. Let's get into it. So, I was looking for a mattress. I got my mattress up here, but it's a pretty nice mattress. We just got it for my new bunk bed. And my mattress down there, also a pretty nice mattress, so I don't think I'm gonna use either of those. So, let's go look for another mattress. I guess most of the workout is probably just bringing these mattresses everywhere. And that's my brother right there. Okay guys, let's get into it. First, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to limber yourself up, loosen out those areas that you're gonna need for the flip. Loosen out your thighs, you gotta get your inner groin, you gotta get your back. Also your abs. Your abs are a big part of this because you're gonna be stretching it out as far as you can during the backflip, and then you're gonna pull in and tuck in at your feet. Okay, after you're done stretching, we're gonna do one of the things that's gonna help you get over your fears. The biggest part of doing a backflip is getting over that fear of going over yourself, your feet going over top of your head. So the first thing I like to do to practice is just get on the mattress, 2 mattresses, nice and comfy, pretty safe. Just roll backwards, and you get that feeling of going over top of yourself. Do that a few times. You'll get that feeling. Now, what's next is you're gonna put a little jump into it. We got 2 matches back here. You don't have to be afraid or anything. You just gotta jump and just go for it. I like to turn to your side the first time so that you feel comfortable with that side turn, because that side turn will be easier than just going straight over your head. Once you do that a few times, you'll have the feeling of jumping backwards and going higher. So what I did, something that's usually left out of a lot of videos, I did this. I have one mattress on the ground, part of it. The other mattress, back here. Just stay on top of it. Pretty loose, pretty comfortable. And to give you a little bit of extra spring. You're going up a little bit, but not that bad. And then this is when you've got 2 mattresses behind you. Don't have to be scared. Just go straight for a backflip. That'll happen. Sometimes when you're doing a backflip, you get a little scared and you don't jump as high as you think you can, or you get scared halfway through and you land on your neck. You just gotta make sure to fully commit. Make sure you fully commit when you're doing the backflip and you land on your knees the first time because it's a little bit higher. Land on your knees, 2 mattresses, didn't hurt at all. Now, you just gotta get a little bit more, get really comfortable with this. That's really close. See, eventually, you just jump it as high as you can, and you're tucking, and it feels comfortable. See now, once you have that adrenaline, you use that adrenaline to move straight into 1 mattress. It's gonna be a little bit scarier because there's not as much cushioning, but you've got 1 mattress still, and just as safe. Now you gotta just full send it as much as you can, and it'll be easier because you're not going as high. Stick the landing. You'll feel great after that because you're almost there. See now, what I did, put the mattress back on so I could get the feeling of doing the backflip from the ground. So this is what you do. You do the same thing, except you're doing a backflip from the ground onto 2 mattresses, totally safe. Land on your knees. Now you got that feeling of doing it off the ground. Do that a few more times. And then that's when I remove the mattress, and I do a backflip off the ground onto the mattress. Totally happy. I got the feeling of doing it off the ground, not as much spring. land it on something soft. If you got that and you feel comfortable doing it on that one mattress, then if you feel really comfortable with that, then just go straight outside. It's the same flip, it's just a little bit harder landing. Now that you've got the adrenaline, you're just gonna try it on the ground. There you go, guys, it's actually pretty easy. After doing it on the ground, you're gonna feel so happy, you're gonna be ecstatic. So there you go, you just gotta make sure you have the adrenaline from doing it on the mattress. Once you have that adrenaline, you know you can do a backflip, then just run to the safest area you know, I don't know, some soft grass, and then you just gotta make sure that you're not giving up. Because I know for me, when I was in like 6th grade, I landed a backflip on the trampoline a few times, and I actually got scared to do a backflip because I landed on my neck. So you just gotta make sure you're not scared, because if you get scared, you'll tense up halfway through and you'll land on your neck, and that's not good. And it makes it harder to backflip in the future. So thank you guys for watching. Check out some more videos, and that was my progression.
Alright guys, Cameron just told you how to do the backflip. My job is simply teach you technique, so you can jump higher and tuck faster. That's it. So if you know how to do a backflip and you don't want technique, you can just do it perfectly now, you can turn this video off. But if you want to get better, then you keep watching. So a few years ago, I went to South Carolina to see one of my friends. They had a trampoline parked by their house, so we went. That's where I learned how to do the backflip into a foam pit. Soon after that, I learned how to do it on the trampoline. And then a little bit after that, I learned how to do it on the mattress at Cameron's house. I didn't have mattresses that I could use at my house. I didn't have high ceilings either. So I just went to his house and did it. So for about a year, we just cruised along doing backflips on mattresses. The 2 mattresses that he did, we did that. We did backflips up from the ground onto the mattress, from a chair onto the mattress, other things like that. And then about a year ago, we finally both decided to take that whole thing to the ground. We landed it, and then we decided that we were gonna get better. So fast forward a year later, and we can do backflips pretty well now. And now we're gonna start learning other flips. But there was this time in between now and when we did that first backflip. In August, we shot the Crazy Fruits video, and then a day after that, I went back on the trampoline. I was trying to perfect that spinning flip that I did with Cameron that we were talking about, and I tore my meniscus. So there was about 5 to 6 months where I felt like I couldn't do anything because I had a torn meniscus. I didn't even feel like I could work on my arms or any part of my body. I barely worked out in between that time. And then after I was better, I started working on my legs, working on my arms, and then I could do a backflip again. Then I just needed to be able to land it every time. So I started working on techniques. I looked up a lot of YouTube videos, put those all in one to form a technique that helped for me. That's probably what you'll have to do. You might not be able to land it even after watching my techniques. You'll have to watch other YouTube videos to help with that, but my video is definitely going to help you a lot because it takes all those into one. But before we go outside to show you my techniques, I gotta get changed. Alright guys, so working on technique. When you're doing your backflip, what I usually do is I step into it. I step back, I stand like this, and then I jump. And you don't want to bend your knees too much because that's too much pressure and you won't jump as high. And then if you don't bend your knees at all, you won't jump high at all still. So you want to be in that sweet spot, like right here. So I do this, and then you got to move your arms. You got to swing them as high as you can and as hard as you can. The faster and harder you swing them, the higher you'll go, and the faster your tuck will be. And then when you're tucking, you don't want to just do this. You want to bring your knees up as high as you can, so you get the fastest tuck. And when you're doing the backflip, you want to visualize something in front of you that you can't take your eyes off until you go around all the way. Right now I'm focusing on a birdhouse right in front of me. So I want to focus on that birdhouse as long as I can until my eyes are up here, until I can't see it anymore. And then I want to also visualize a wall behind me. If I visualize a wall behind me, I won't want to drop my chest. If you drop your chest, you won't tuck very well. So I want to visualize a wall behind me. I won't drop my chest. I'll stay straight like this, and then I'll jump higher and not as much back. So when you're doing it, you can't just bring up your knees right away. I usually bring up when I'm about like this, and I just bring them up like this, so I can tuck faster, get around. Here it is using all those techniques I just showed you.